happening? Bit of a late one today. I'm absolutely shattered. I've been up about 26 hours or something daft now because we've had a bit of stress at garage. But this is the dedication Big Chris has to money. He's just landed from Prague, fresh. Still got shorts on. Still got his shorts on. So he's not got Google review socks on, so he's not in official travel mode. But obviously we teased it before when we said about caddy clocks. So Mark V's getting some sexy clocks. So we've finally got all the bits together, didn't we? And they're going in today. So we're going to talk to you a bit about, again, what Chris offers, what you can do for these cars. I've still got ginger wings, never mind them.
Ginger wings.
Zach's back, he's made an appearance after a year out. He's just made some surprise appearance. But yeah, obviously if you have a look in here, I'm not a big fan of the original Mark V clocks, and I think they're a bit dead. Like, they look okay. The R32 ones are okay, but like normal GTI ones, they're a little bit lackluster. And I think it's going to make the interior a bit more modern. So just have a look at what we're going to do today. Chris has made some unreal clocks. Like, if you thought the caddy ones were good, this is like on par. So if you remember, we've done the carbon inlays, Golf R needles. It's the upgraded 3D premium cluster that Chris offers, and I've gone for the Edition 35 style on the clocks. So Chris is going to install them, talk to you a bit about what he offers. Yeah, let's have a look. What are decent highline clocks for GTIs have been removed. Big Chris is going to install the source. Simple as that. Look at that big needle sweep as well. Wicked that. Nice and subtle. Look loads better already, don't they?
The best way to program them.
You started. So, obviously we've saved you like the big boring bit of having it stripped down. Obviously it's not like last time when we did Chris's clocks where we actually installed the clocks to the clock face. So obviously this time, in his own spare time, obviously before he went on holiday, the handsome Chris has built my cluster for me. So it was basically just plug in, and then he did all this magic where he used his special machines to reprogram it. So he set up my key to work with it, one of his fancy machines. So, if I reset it, he's done the sexual needle sweep. So I'll just press that. There is a Mark 6 on the screen, but... So, you've got the miles readout, average speed, distance, refuel, range, average consumption, travel time, speed warning, oil temp, which is one thing I was looking after, I wanted, and then back to that. And then it's just wicked. Like, it's so much nicer, so much cleaner. I'll turn that back on. Obviously it's nice and subtle. You can't really notice the carbon until you actually really look for it, which is nice. So it's just like, it's just wicked. I'd recommend anyone who has one of these cars, or if you've got your caddies, like, come down and see Chris and get these fitted, because it just makes it feel like loads better. Obviously I'm getting a different wheel. I'm going to change the gear knob and that, and we're going to update some more of the actual bits that you interact with in here. It's just going to make it loads nicer. Obviously this car is 2008. To me that don't sound too old, but that is actually quite old when you think about it. It's like, how old's that, Zach? 15-year-old? 15-year-old. That's nearly like too old for you to go near. It just modernises it loads. Obviously I'm not a big fan of the original Mark V cluster. Mark 6 cluster's loads nicer. And then obviously we've had mine and Chris's personal touches of having nice carbon dials, and then obviously Edition 35 style. It's wicked. So I'll probably be most of the time leaving it on either oil temp or mile per hour, because when you're giving it big licks, when you're doing big certy driving.
Big certy driving.
Yeah, big certy driving up and down McDonald's drive-through. You need your oil temp. No, I don't drive like that unless I'm near a track day. The car is a bit dirty. I will apologise. I'm a bit dirty. It's been a long day today. We've been doing some other stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It's a bit of a short video. I just wanted to show you like all the intricacies we're doing with this car. Obviously, a lot of this is This car was very minimally modified before, so you're going to see everything that we do, whether that's me, whether that's Chris, whether that's Tom. Obviously we're all working together in this. This is just one of our cars, and this is going to be wicked when it's done. So yeah, let me know what you think, if you've just done anything differently. Then like and subscribe. Try and get us to 5,000. We're aiming for 5,000. I've not got one of the t-shirts on at the minute. I've got one of your boys on, Motorworks, down south. One of the boys, Tom, because it's a bit warm. We've not got our own t-shirts, but go buy an hoodie. Go book in for some work done at Bellmans or TC Performance. So this might interest some of you. I seen these little cap things on AliExpress, so I ordered some, and they're just like screw on. So I thought I'd show some of you. So you just buy them, and there's like a little Allen screw, and they just slide on that. I think I paid 11 quid for them. I thought, cheeky little punt, I'll have that, no problem. Well, you get this one, and you do get one for there, but obviously I don't have that one, so I just thought I'd stick it in before I finish this video. Bay looks a bit better, a bit less blue. I'm gonna do something with that soon. So I'll shut this door, it's a bit warm in here. Them gangster clocks. So I just wanted to add on to the end of this video, because we filmed it at night, so it's now like a day or two later. Got them all installed, they look unreal. I'm so happy with them. I just wanted to remind you all, if you didn't catch it in the last one, that the carbon clock faces are actually made by a guy called SJ Conversions. So I'll leave a link to him on the screen and down in the description and that. Just go and have a word with him if you want some. I will say though, Chris has got some of these clocks in stock. So if you want a carbon set like mine or Chris's, then it'll be better now, because these clocks don't come up too often. So if you want a set of carbon ones, obviously get some made with SJ, see if he can send them down to Bellmans, and then you can go from there. But yeah, mega happy with them. Look at them. Sometimes it takes like an extra second to start, because obviously we put the battery in the boot now, so. But yeah, they just look gangster. I've got a light fault on. One of the front bulbs plays up some. I've trimmed down my options as well now, so I don't like a lot of info on there, so I just want the main one. So mile per hour, distance in miles, your range, consumption, and then your oil temp. That's it. That's all I'm bothered about at a minute. And obviously your audio, so obviously it links to there, Bosch, then these work, and then you get your MFD settings, which are sick. So yeah, gangster. Just wanted to take a second to thank you all for, like, we've had some really nice support these last few weeks. I know Tom's not here to help, he echoes the same statement. We're proper happy with all the comments we've had recently, and obviously we've hit 4,000 subscribers now. So we've got some mint videos coming up. So we've got some nice stuff coming on all the cars. And yeah, I just wanted to say, if you did enjoy, leave a like and that. Let me know if you'd have done something different on these clocks. What would you have done? Would you have changed the design? Obviously I went for the edition 35 style on mine. Chris went for a more subtle, just white border. Would you have done blue? I was tempted by blue to match the needles and that, but I like the red. Obviously it's a GTI in it. So if you've got a Mark 5 or a Caddy or something, just book in with these clocks. They're unreal. Get some sorted for yourself. Treat yourself. It's been a hard year already. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a bit.